Gerry Yap. I'm a Singaporean. Welcome to Holy Tropical Arowana Fish Farm. Right now we are in the northwest part of Singapore, where all the farms is. This is 1 hectare farm of breeding of the precious Asian Arowana, the red and the golden auspicious Asian Arowana. Arowanas are huge species, so what we do is we need to have ponds like this, and then we have all the big brooders all living in a pond, and then they spawn naturally. They pair, they find their own partners, and they spawn a few times a year over here. So what they need is a lot of plenty of sunlight, and then also clean rainwater. We've been doing this for like the last 25 years. It started with interest in this ornamental fish, this unique species. So over the last 25 years, we have accumulated a lot of experience. There are a lot of things that we have learned from this very mysterious species, the way they spawn, they behave, and the water quality that they require in order to spawn, and then how we handle their fingerlings. These are all the things that we went through a lot of hardship to learn, because in the beginning, 25 years ago, there was a lot of fatalities because we have a very poor understanding about them. Over here, we are considered a pure breeder. So what we do is, our main focus is on the breeding part, which is actually the most difficult part. So after we got over this process, so we got the babies, ensure the very high survival rate, and then after that, what we do is we will export it to China, which is the main market, and also other parts of North Asia like Japan, Korea, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. Yeah, this is under the management of a Convention of International Trade of Endangered Species. It's called CITES, it's known as CITES, and it's under the Appendix 1. It's very endangered alongside with like Siberian tiger and the China's panda. So it is regulated by our national parks, and then we have to be very sure that we do all the right things to look after them. From the brooders to the babies, we have to be extra careful. For every one of them, we need to insert we call it the special tag, a microchip, to be inserted into their body from the size of like 3 months old, 5-inch old. And then each tag contains a very unique code number, not repetitive, not repeated. So then the scientists know how many fishes are produced in a year, how many go to where. So this is how they manage this. So we work very closely with our parks regarding this thing. So it's not like any other ornamental fishes that we can just produce as much as we want or what. So we have to have everything in report to the relevant agency. This area is about 100,000 square feet. That's about 1 hectare of land. So outside we have a lot of like 22 ponds. So the arowana brooders are all living in this pond. So what we do is like that. For every pond, most of them we subdivide into 2 columns. So for each column, we have males and females. We cannot put too many fishes because arowana, from our experience, they need extremely clean water. So we have like 20 pieces or 25 pieces. There's no filtration, no artificial filtration. So we use water plants like this, to balance it. So we have abundance of sunlight, rainwater. So we have like algae. We make sure that the water quality is extremely good. We have 0 ammonia, 0 nitrite, 0 nitrate. Some farmers, they choose to feed using like prawns or fish, trash fish, but I prefer to use this. It's been proven by the veteran that the production is not affected. But we feed them only like twice or 3 times a week. Most importantly are the health of the brooders, the reproductive organs. We believe that you got to get very healthy fishes, because you can have very beautiful fishes without. These are South American Silver Arowana turned albino. The breeding season usually is like September, October, April, May. During the spawning, the female will lay the eggs on the floor. The male will fertilize the eggs. and then collect all the eggs and put in the mouth. This is an accidental harvest, too early harvest.
Oh yeah.
These are fries, you know, quite about 3 weeks old.
Yolk sac?
Yeah. This is accidental. Usually we try not to harvest this young. We can, but we don't want. A lot of work required. We let the male fishes do all the job. You see, they are still holding the sac, right? This one is about, I think, about 45 days already. They have learned swimming already. Learn how to swim already. If we want to expedite the process, we can just increase the temperature. Outdoor, we have no choice. They need the sun. So they look like that. When they spawn and the babies brought indoor, we raise them. You see, look at what happened to them. If you put into a white container like this is about 2 months old already lah. Okay, we are feeding them already. So after 6 months, they look like this. I hope you can film them.
Oh, yeah.
They start to shine already.
I have a polar
These are all the babies produced from outdoor. They are the same fishes, but just indoor without sunlight, in a wet environment like that, clean water with light. After months, they develop colors in that. The Chinese want the fish to, we call this the golden crossback, cross the back, golden head. Because Singapore is a very, very small country, and then we have a very severe land scarcity issue. So this part of Singapore, these 800 hectares of land will be used for miniature and also the commercial aquaculture farming. So for us, after being here for like 20 over years, it's time to return land to the Singapore government, and then we'll be shifting to another part of Singapore, somewhere nearby here, but not within these 800 hectares of land. We will try our best to continue to pursue and exist in this trade, because these are very precious fishes brought in by our founding father, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. Singapore is one of the 3 countries in the world, alongside Malaysia and Indonesia, we are able to produce these unique fishes because they are very sensitive to temperature because of our geographical location. So we got the necessary right combination of all the elements, so allowing us to producing. So we definitely want to continue with this thing, and then there will be new land coming up from the M Parks. They are arranging a few pieces for those who are sincerely willing to pursue, continue to do this, to stay in this trade. So we are shifting elsewhere first while preparing for ourselves to get a new piece of land to continue the trade.